Pakistan says its Block 3 J-17 fighter jet is far superior to India's French-built Rafale fighter jet, but experts put them to the test. As Rafales are a 4+ generation jet, will it outperform Pakistan Air Force J-17 fighter jet? The JF-17 is a lightweight, single-engine, multi-role fighter that was designed to in the wake of Pakistan Air Force seeking a replacement for their aging combat aircraft, a product of the collaboration between the Pakistan Aeronautical Complex and the Chengdu Aircraft Corporation of China. The JF-17 can fulfill multiple roles including the interception, ground attack, anti-ship, and aerial reconnaissance. With the current fleet of more than 100 JF fighters, the Air Force of Pakistan believes it has the necessary air power to confront its eastern rival, the Indian Air Force. The Pakistan Air Force also launched the production of the Block 3 variants of JF-17 Thunder on that same day. Pakistan Air Force claims the Block 3 will be the most advanced variants of the fighters and aid Pakistan in maintaining a balance of resistance in the changing situations in the region. According to the retired Pakistani Air Marshal Maqsood Akhtar, the Block 3 JF-17 will be the 4th generation aircraft possessing an active electronically secondary radar and better missiles. The Block 3's JF-17 aircraft will be equipped with an air-to-ground and air-to-air weapons. On the other hand, India's 4+ generation Rafale is a twin-engine Kannad delta-wing multi-role fighter aircraft equipped with a wide range of weapons. Received earlier of 2020 by the Indian Air Force, the fighter can perform air supremacy, interdiction, aerial reconnaissance, ground support, in-depth strike, anti-ship strike, and nuclear deterrence missions. Pakistan Air Force spokesperson claimed that the J-17 Block 3 would be even better than India's Rafale fighters. He also said the Block 3 will be better than Rafales in many respects. It will be an aircraft that can compete with Rafales. However, Dr. Adil Sultan, an aerospace expert, didn't agree. He says, but there are many more things to look at when comparing a fighter jets. The multi-role versus omni-role aircrafts. The JF-17 are multi-role combat fighter aircrafts that are intended to perform various day and night roles during the combat. The fighters can carry out different tasks including air-to-air attack, air-to-surface attack, aerial reconnaissance, interceptions, suppressions of enemy air defense, anti-ship strikes, and nuclear deterrence. On the other hand, Rafale are omni-role fighters, with the tag indicating that their abilities go beyond the needs of each type of mission. According to the French manufacturers Dassault, when the Rafale program was launched, the French Air Force and the French Navy published a joint requirement for an omni-role aircraft that would have to replace the 7 types of combat aircraft then in the operation with the French Air Force. While the empty weight of the French Rafales ranges from 9,900 kg to 10,600 kg, depending on its variants, and maximum takeoff weight of 24 to 500 kg, and JF-17 are much lighter, weighing around 6,400 kg, with maximum takeoff weight of 12,474 kg. The result is that the Rafales are much more capable of carrying more fuels and weapons per flight as compared to Pakistani's JF-17's fighter jet. The Rafales are incredibly speedy and possess the ability to attain the speeds up to Mach 1.8 or 750 knots, which is 2,222.6 km per hour. On the other hand, the JF-17s can only muster a top speed of 1.6 Mach or 1,975.68 km per hour. The aircraft operational range refers to the maximum distance it can travel from its base, and it seems Rafale is way ahead in this aspect. Rafales are much more superior than the JF-17s of Pakistan and can fly up to a range of 3,700 km, which could be further increased if the fighter jet is refueled mid-air. The JF-17 is reported to have a maximum ferry range of 2,037 km and therefore falls behind the Rafales in this segment. The reports also suggest that the French aviation company is keen to invest in India more. The source also said that they would be interested if the number is closer to 100 fighter jets. So what do you think of the comparison between the Block 3 of J-17 fighter jet of Pakistan Air Force and India's French-made Rafale jet? Which is better, do you think? US sends its nuclear bomber to India and India buys 106 aircraft. Along with this, India lands two new light combat helicopters in the Ladakh region. India's Hindustan Aeronautical Limited, or the HAL, produced light combat helicopters have been deployed in the Ladakh region for the mission against China for the Indian Air Force. The CMD of the HAL said it is the lightest attack helicopters in the world, which is crucial for the Indian Air Force in the higher altitude region. This helicopter has the most capabilities like the US Apache helicopter. Even the helicopter had landed on the harsh and the rugged terrain helipad in the Ladakh region few days before. India's new ally, United States, has deployed the B-2 bomber Spirit Steel, which is capable of dropping nuclear bombs, which now have landed in the Indian Ocean at the naval base of Diego Garcia, which is very much closer to the India. In a statement issued by the US Indo-Pacific Command, that the B-2 Spirit Steel bomber aircraft have traveled 29 hours from the US to Diego Garcia Island. The US Air Force Command Colonel said, "We are thrilled to be in an important place like Diego Garcia, which is closer to West Africa, East Asia, and India." This bomber has arrived on a time when the India and China border tension is increasing. The B-2 Spirit bomber is capable of traveling at 19,000 kilometers when refueled and can fly at an altitude of 15,000 feet. It has also capable of carrying nuclear warheads like 16 B-61. It can even reach all of China and can drop all the nuclear heads. This gives an Indian Navy and the Indian Air Force a very big edge over China. The India's defense minister had agreed and said okay to buy 106 or 106 military aircrafts worth rupees 8,722 crores. So what do you think of the US sending its two B-2 bombers to the Indian Ocean region to support India against China? While the tension is increasing between India and China, the Indian Air Force have landed its crown jewels LCH, the attack helicopters, in the Ladakh to counter China.